Alright, so I'm just making a quick video on how to install the Grand General Heavy Duty Truck Blowgun Kit. I bought this at a TA, so I'm sure you can find this kit from a TA or Petro. I haven't seen them at the Pilots. The Pilots have the blue ones that has the brass connector. I've bought it before and had issues with air leaks, but when I found this one and I had it installed on my previous truck, this was a better connector. I didn't have any leaks at all. So I'm gonna install this in my 2023 Freightliner on the driver's side seat. I have already drained my air tanks. You want to do that before pulling this off so you don't have a bunch of air just shooting out. So let's get into it. So you can take any tool you have. The only thing I have is pliers. You don't really need a tool, but it's easier if you do have one. And it's better if you don't use pliers. I forgot the name of the tool, but if you can get anything else that you can clamp on to this connector, what you want to do is you want this piece and this piece squeezed in, and it will pop off. All right, guys, so I was able to get the connector off. This mister right here did not help me at all. So if you can get anything different than pliers to use as a clamp, it would be much easier. But I literally was able to pull this off with just my hands. Like, my hands were better than those pliers over there. So now, since this guy is off, make sure you keep this just in case you know, you turn your truck in or you go to a different company. You can take this sucker off and put this back on and you're good to go. So make sure you save these. So now we bust this baby open and add this connector to those two holes, and that's the end of the install. Alright, so this is the connector here. Turn the flash on. So basically, to connect these two things together, the same way you took the connector off of this hose here, which is push this in, like, I'm trying to show it on camera, like that. And then once you push that in, you want to slide the hose in. All right. So I got it pushed in, slide the hose in just like that. Make sure it's tight. Give it a few tugs on it. Make sure it's in. All right, so boom, the first hose is done. Now let's add this one. All right, I'm gonna push this in. And slide it in there. Now, since that's connected, the install is done. You know, it's done. You know, you can hook it on to the rail here, and boom. So another piece that came with the kit is a different head for the nozzle. So let me take it out the bag. But basically, you can switch this nozzle out, which will give bigger airflow, with this one. See how that one's smaller? You can switch it out with this one. So make sure you keep up with this in case you ever need it. So the last step is to just turn your truck on, fill up your air gauges. You can see mine is bone dry because I drained my air tanks before I started. Turn the truck on, let the air tanks build up, and now you have a blowgun in your kit, in your truck. Alright guys, that's all. If this video helped you out, leave a like.